Grandpa, have you seen Terrio?
Ooh, kill him! Ooh, kill him!
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Nickerdubsy here, and today I'm making this video. Basically, I made a video a little bit ago going in on MW3 and just saying a bunch of information about it, and now I'm going to be doing the same on Modern Warfare 2. And first things first, guys, I gotta thank you guys for 200 subscribers. May seem not like a lot, but just imagine 200 people standing in front of you. That's a lot of people, in my opinion. And I just want to thank you guys for subscribing, watching my videos. I did a live stream, and I thought that my Rocket League live stream would never, or my biggest video had 1,000 views. I never thought that that would ever be topped, and here we are. Yesterday's video got 2,000 views. It was a live stream where we just hung out and talked, and it was really fun. But first, before we get into this video, live stream on the date, like just before the game comes out, on August 24th, tomorrow, at 12 o'clock, or not 12 o'clock, sorry, 4 o'clock p.m. Central Time, 4 o'clock. I'm hitting this right as it hits 4 o'clock. I'll be doing a live stream, which I will be giving away beta codes, and I believe I have 20 codes to give away. A lot of codes to give away for you guys, and just be that stream. I've been hyping it up for weeks on end, and the beta, or I'll be doing that stream, announcing all the beta codes and stuff like that, and then next day I'll be doing a beta stream, which I'll be announcing in the other stream. So, bit confusing, but be at the stream tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Convert it to whatever time zone you're in. Be at that stream. I'll be streaming on YouTube. I'm probably going to be doing the same thing I did with just the beta screen, just sitting there, chilling out with you guys, and I'll be giving away 20 beta codes, and it's going to be lit, guys. It's going to be so fun, and just go with it. Be there, guys. Just please be there. It's going to be fun. Plus, maybe get a free beta code. I'll have you guys ask me. I'll use it as an example. I'll ask you guys, pick a number between 1 and 200 or something like that, and if someone gets the number, DM them on Twitter, give them a code. That's pretty much how it goes. So see you guys there. Alright, guys, now to this video. We're going in on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Let's start right away. Let's get the side stuff over with. Developers is Infinity Ward. Publisher is Activision. Directors Jason West. Producers Mark Rubin. Designers Todd Alderman and Steve Fukada and Mohammed Alavi. Writers Jess Stern. Composers Lauren Balfe. Series Call of Duty Engine Infinite Warfare, or IW Engine. Platforms Windows, obviously, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and OS. Release date was November 10th, 2009. It's a first-person shooter, single player and multiplayer. Now that we got that all out of the way, we can start reading the stuff that actually matters. I'm gonna read this slow because I realized that last video I went too fast. I think I went like a bit too fast. So we're gonna go slow in this video. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is a first-person shooter video game developed by Infinity Ward, obviously, and published by Activision, obviously too. Officially announced on February 11, 2009. The game was released worldwide on November 10th, 2009 for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and Microsoft Windows. It's the 6th installment of the Call of Duty series, and the direct sequel to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, continuing the same storyline with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, ending the storyline. It was released in conjunction, I think I was correct, it was released in conjunction with two other Call of Duty games, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Mobilized for the Nintendo DS, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare Reflex, a port of Call of Duty 4 adapted by Treyarch for the Wii console. The game's campaign follows the Task Force 141, as you guys heard of the last video, a special forces unit. Oh jeez, that was bad. I'm sorry, that voice crack was so bad. A special forces unit fronted by Captain Soak McTavish and the United States Army Rangers as they hunt Vladimir Makarov, leader of the Russian Ultranationalist Party. The game's main playable characters are Gary Roach Sanderson of the 141 and James Ramirez of the Army Rangers, with Captain McTavish becoming the playable later in the campaign. An expansive multiplayer mode is featured in the game with several new features and modes that were not seen in its predecessor. Development for the game began in 2008 when it was still known as Call of Duty 6. Eventually the full title was revealed. Modern Warfare 2 uses the IW 4.0 engine and improved version of Call of Duty 4's IW engine. Infinity Ward was inspired by real-life conflicts when developing the game's campaign mode. They initially tested the game's multiplayer mode by playing an in-house beta version of the game. Teasing of the game began in March 2009, with short trailers being released for the game and eventually a full reveal trailer. The game's multiplayer was revealed shortly after. 2 downloadable content packs were released for the multiplayer mode, each containing 4 new maps. Modern Warfare 2 has been critically acclaimed by various gaming websites, attaining a 94 out of 100 aggregate score on Metacritic, with praise stemming primarily in its death multiplayer component with 24 hours of release. The game sold approximately 4.7 million copies in North America and the United Kingdom. In addition to its release, a comic book series based on one of the game's characters was also produced entitled Modern Warfare 2 Ghost. Despite the game's success, it was subject to some controversies, with one surrounding a playable level that had the player carry out a terror attack in an airport, which was very controversial, guys. It was not a good mission for some people. Let's just say that. The gameplay. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is a first-person shooter video game. The player can perform several actions, including jump, sprint, crouch, lay prone, and aim down their guns. Aim down their guns' iron sight. Sorry. When the player is shot by an enemy, blood will splatter their heads up display HUD, denoting that they have taken damage. If the player avoids gunfire by taking cover, then their health will recover. The HUD also displays other information such as a compass, a minimap, and the player's current ammunition count. The game features traditional guns including assault rifles, shotguns, handguns, and sniper rifles. The player will be given specific guns at the beginning of each level, but may switch them out with another gun they find. Most guns have attachments such as suppressors and heartbeat sensors, which is also really cool. The player can also use grenades and flashbangs when faced with a large group of enemies, as well as a knife for close quarters combat. In some levels, the player will be given special equipment such as night vision goggles or a laser designator. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 has 3 different game modes to choose from: campaign, spec ops, and multiplayer. Campaign is a single player mode where the player completes 8 levels by connecting and by an overarching plot. Each level features a series of objectives to fulfill, and the player will often switch characters between levels. If the player dies during a level, they respawn at the most recent checkpoint. Levels can be played on 1 of 4 difficulties, and each level can be replayed after it's been completed. Spec Ops mode features 23 additional levels that can be played individually or cooperatively with a partner. These levels provide specific challenges such as defusing 3 bombs within a short period of time. One player goes down while playing cooperatively. They will begin crawling and shoot enemies with a handgun. If they're not revived by the other player, then they will die and fail in the level. There are 5 tiers of Spec Ops levels, with each tier harder than the last. Only the first tier is available from the beginning as the last tier can be unlocked with enough stars. Players earn stars by completing the levels one of 3 difficulties, with the amount of stars earned corresponding to the difficulty chosen. Multiplayer mode allows players to compete against each other in team-based and deathmatch game-based types on various maps. Each game type has an objective that requires unique strategies to complete. If the player kills 3 or more players in a row without dying, they achieve a kill streak, which gives the player a tactical advantage during a match. These include a predator missile, a sentry gun, tactical nuke. Alternatively, if the player dies several times without a kill, they'll be rewarded with a death streak bonus, which evens the match for the player. A match ends with either a team or player has reached a predefined number of points, or the allotted time expires, in which case the team or player with the most points wins. The player's performance in the multiplayer is tracked with experience points, which can be earned by killing opposing players, completing objectives, or by completing a match. As the player gains experience, they advance in a level. Unlocking new weapons, this player also unlocks perks which modify certain gameplay elements, like a limited sprint and increasing bullet damage. Let's scroll down to the plot. Setting and characters. The story features Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's campaign mode. Serves as a sequel to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare campaign mode, and is set in 2016, which was very close to what time it is now, 1 year ago. In the previous game, SAS Sergeant John Soap McTavish killed Imran Zakiev, a Russian ultranationalist who sought to restore his country back to the glory days of the Soviet Union. Despite this effort, however, ultranationalists seized control over Russia and declared Zakiev a martyr. Straining diplomatic relations with the United States, one of Zakiev's lieutenants, Vladimir Makarov, began a campaign of revenge against the West by committing acts of terrorism throughout Europe. The player primarily controls Sergeant Gary Roach Anderson, a British member of international elite counter-terrorist unit named Task Force 141. You've heard a lot. In addition to Roach, player will also consume control of Private First Class Joseph Allen and Private James Ramirez of the United States Army Rangers. Several non-playable characters feature prominently in the story. The now Captain John Soap McTavish serves as a senior member of Task Force 141, acting as Roach's superior officer. Another member of the unit is SAS operator Lieutenant Simon Ghost Riley, who conceals his face with the skull print balaclava and is Soap's second in command. Sergeant Foley, along with his subordinate Corporal Dunn, is initially Joseph Allen's squad leader and becomes James Ramirez's squad leader later in the story. Lieutenant General Shepard is the commander of the United States Army Rangers in Task Force 141. We're pretty much at the end here, guys. Sorry. Okay. Let's begin the final stretch. Story. In 2016, Private First Class Joseph Allen participates in a military operation alongside United States Army Rangers stationed in Afghanistan. By assisting them in taking back a city from insurgents, impressed by Allen's capabilities, General Shepard recruits him to Task Force 141. Well, Allen prepares for an upcoming assignment. Captain John Soap McTavish and Sergeant Gary Roach Sanderson infiltrate a Russian airbase in the Tian Shan Mountains to retrieve an attack characterization system ACS module from a downed American satellite. Allen is soon sent to an undercover mission in Russia for the CIA, joining Vladimir Makarov in a mass shooting at an airport in Moscow. After leaving, Makarov, aware of Allen's true identity, kills him and leaves his body behind to spark a war between Russia and the United States. Outraged by an apparent American-sponsored terrorist attack, Russia relates by launching a surprise invasion on the east coast of the United States, with no evidence of Makarov's involvement in the airport massacre. Task Force 141 sent to Rio de Janeiro, de Janeiro to capture Makarov's arms dealer. They succeeded and learned that Makarov's nemesis is being held in Russia Gulag. Assaulting the Gulag, they rescued the prisoner, Captain Price, a member of the British Special Air Service. Price agrees to help Task Force 141, but insists that ending the war is his priority. After raiding a Russian port, Price launches a ballistic missile towards Washington, D.C. and sets it to detonate in the upper atmosphere. The results EMP blast disables all electronic devices across the eastern seaboard, causing both factions to suffer, but giving the Americans a much-needed advantage. Soldiers fighting in D.C. narrowly avoid a bombing run of Russian-occupied strategic structures by the United States Air Force, lighting green flares atop the White House to show the city remains in America's hands. Meanwhile, Task Force 141 narrows Makarov hiding in place to 2 locations: an aircraft boneyard in Afghanistan and Makarov safe house on the Georgia-Russian border. Roach and Simon's ghost, Riley, successfully raids the safe house, but they are then betrayed by Shepard, who murders them, retrieves the intelligence, and burns their bodies. It soon becomes evident that Shepard was the catalyst of the Russian-U.S. war, intent for generating a massive wave of American enlistment, along with defense spending and production of a time and emergency. Shepard sent Allen to participate in the massacre, fully aware that Makarov would set America up. He'd also allegedly provided the ACS to the Russian forces to be compromised, informed Makarov of Allen's identity, and eventually managed to secure a blank check from the government to fund his effort. His endgame being kill Makarov himself and usurp the glory, cementing his status as a national hero. Price and Soap learn of Shepard's betrayal and escape the battle between his and Makarov's forces at the Boneyard. After learning of Shepard's mountain base in Afghanistan from Makarov, Price and Soap raid the base to take revenge on Shepard in a suicide mission. The duo pursue Shepard's boat, and Price manages to shoot down the helicopter extraction as Soap tumble over the waterfall. A dazed Soap stumbles towards the crash site, attempts to kill Shepard, but is stabbed in the chest. When Price arrives and engages Shepard in a fistfight, Soap pulls the knife out of his chest and throws it at Shepard, killing him. Nikolai arrives and helps Price evacuate Soap for medical attention. And that is it, guys. Now I'm pretty much going to explain how I think this could come backwards compatible. It's a lot like MW3. Like, why would they not make it becomes backwards compatible? Maybe they're making a sequel, maybe? That's what I've had rumors, but I don't think that's going to be true. I think they're going to make this and MW3 backwards compatible. That's my opinion. And it's just such a popular game that if it wasn't backwards compatible, the community would be outraged. Just like they're kind of outraged right now, but we're kind of chilling. If they decide not to make it backwards compatible, and then make a shitty game, and then we don't like it, and then they don't make it backwards compatible, then there's gonna be outrage. Where we're sitting right now, we just got Black Ops 2. We're happy for now. Maybe they could hit us with the MW2 MW3 combo, and like I don't care if it's like a year down the road. I just want to know for sure that it will happen. It's like the Call of Duty that we get every year. We want to make sure we don't care if it's now or then. We just want to make sure it's coming. Because if there's no Call of Duty, then the franchise will just pretty much die. Like it already kind of has. Like some people that don't even like Call of Duty are playing the game just because they want to play the game, but they really don't like the game. They're just playing it because their friends play it. And just bringing MW2 and MW3 back would just be bringing back so many memories, and people can make videos off it, and then, I don't know, maybe they can make a tad bit more profit, but I'll be making a video, maybe recent, or I might be making a video in a little bit, talking about MW3 and MW2 and just combining them in a video, but so I'm just going to save it to that video to talk about it all. And, yeah, I really think that MW2 will get backwards compatible because it helped it just really improve like a lot of their income and more. I think a little bit more people would buy the game. Not much, but they'd get more income from it because the game's kind of dead right now, and then revive it right back for a little bit, just like Black Ops 2. Because Black Ops 2 is a pretty popular game. There's a steady 40,000 people playing it every day. That's a lot of people playing. And MW2 would be pretty popular again, as it was popular, but it would be really popular again because it'd be on the Xbox One now, which is a future console, which is now more common in households with their Xbox 360. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like on it if you did. Look out for the live stream on the 24th tomorrow. Again, giving away 20 beta codes. So be there, guys. 4 o'clock p.m. Or sorry, yeah, p.m. Central Time. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hit that subscribe button. Smash a like on this video if you guys enjoyed it, or if you like MW2 or want it to become backwards compatible. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It has been Nick Dubsy. Hope you're having a great day. Peace.